You just spent 20 minutes watching a bunch of teenagers with colorful hair fight a god. It felt like a breeze. But that breeze cost roughly $300,000. That's $15,000 per minute, or $250 per second. Where does that money go? Does it go to the starving animators? The celebrity voice actors? Or is it being swallowed by a corporate committee you've never heard of? Today, we are following the money trail from the bank to the tablet. This is the anatomy of a $300,000 episode. In the West, a network like HBO might pay for a show entirely. In Japan, we use the production committee. Why? Because anime is a high-risk gamble. One flop can kill a studio. So, 5 or 6 companies pool their cash. They don't just buy an episode, they buy a piece of the IP ecosystem. The toy company pays for the rights to make figures. The music label pays to get their new J-pop star in the opening credits. The TV station pays for the slot. By the time the studio gets the check, the money is already spoken for. The $300,000 isn't just for art, it's for market entry.
Let's get real, Renzo. The prestige price tag of $300,000 is actually on the lower end for modern global hits. If you're watching a top-tier shonen battle, you're looking at 3,000 to 5,000 drawings per episode. Here is the math. Key animation, Genga, this is the heavy lifting. About 300 feet cuts, at roughly $200 to $400 per cut. In-betweens, Duga, the fluidity. Thousands of drawings, often outsourced to China or Vietnam for $2 to $5 each to save costs. Backgrounds. Hand-painted scenery can cost $15,000 per episode alone. Voice talent, Seiyu, top-tier talent can command $5,000 to $10,000 per episode. The irony? Even with $300,000, the profit margins for the studio are often less than 5%. We aren't making art, we're managing a high-speed assembly line.
But the game is changing. Streaming giants like Netflix and Crunchyroll are now bypassing committees and funding studios directly. This pushes budgets for prestige shows like Solo Leveling or Arcane toward $500,000 or even $1 million per episode. And then there's the AI wildcard. In 2026, we're seeing studios use generative tools for coloring and in-betweens. Theoretically, this could slash costs by 30%. But in reality, the saved money just goes back into making the key animation even more complex. The price stays high because the viewer's expectations have scaled faster than the technology.
So, why does it cost $300,000? Because you're paying for the collective effort of 200 human beings working 12-hour days for 6 months.
Next time you hit skip intro, remember that 90-second song cost someone $25,000 to produce. Animation isn't expensive because it's hard to draw, it's expensive because it's a miracle of coordination. Next week, we're looking at the gacha games economy. How one waifu pays for 3 seasons of anime. Subscribe to the Global Anime Insights channel. Go beyond, plus ultra.